you mentioned Kenny Reed, a good friend of the show and also of the community. He passed away back on September 27th at the ripe young age of 80 years of age. He coached Pop Warner football and baseball and in the community. A lot of these young men that you see who are grown men today and doing well in our communities because of Kenny Reed's guidance and support to his community. The Pace Setters baseball team that he coached. He coached the football team as well. Norman Jones even said that he was his first Pop Warner football coach with the Baden Street Pace Setters. And Norman Jones went on to be the head of the environmental services with the city of Rochester as well. He coached a lot of the best athletes coming out of Rochester back in the day. The Cesars, the Ricky Hills, all these cats came through Baden Street Settlement. And the first time I ever met him, I was umping up at Parker Robinson's field at Upper Falls and Hudson. That was they had teams coming in from Cleveland, Syracuse on Sundays. Place would be packed. I'd be umping the games, and then on Monday nights they would have the women would play at 6, and then the men under the lights at 8. And Kenny's team, he was the coach on Delacroix. I always had to keep my rule book in my pocket. I couldn't keep it in the car because Kenny would walk, and he walked so doggone slow. Man, this guy called time. I said, "Oh man, here he come. He got something to say to me about this call. Here he come." Yeah. And he would walk so slow. And then I'm like, man, he's not here to the plate yet, man. Come on. Then he gets there and he talks so intelligent, and it's like a mind game. He be saying, well, what did you see? And then if I say it the wrong way, oh man, so you didn't really see what we did transpire here on this place? Oh, wait a minute, Coach me. and man, sometimes I get into, he said, oh, you in the rule book already? Oh, you know something's wrong? I said, no. And then when he asked me, he said, oh, I don't even need the rule book for this one, man. Let me answer that question. So, I mean, he was a joy. And I thought about it after I stopped and happened to see the people at this repast yesterday at, of course, Baden Street Settlement, which is now known as the R Center, the Trent and Pamela Jackson R Center on North Clinton Avenue, and seeing all these 4 athletes from days gone by who I used to umpire when I first came to Rochester in the late 80s and from 87 to 90 up at Upper Falls with Parker Robinson league that he would run. And Kenny Reed not only helped people get jobs, but he helped the young black men of the community learn a sport, baseball and football. He was an outstanding coach. He was an outstanding mentor. He is someone that definitely made Rochester, New York a much better place to live. And we salute you, and we dedicate this show to Kenneth Reed. One brother I know, I've never heard that man cuss in all the years I've known him since 87 on up. Even when I see him at different places throughout the community in the last 5 to 10 years, this man was just a gem of the community. He made Rochester so much better and in the lives of so many black men in our community. So Rochester, look him up. If you never knew him, that means you've never really been to Rochester, some of y'all, or you've been too young that you know. Just Google Kenny Reed, R-E-E-D, or ask somebody if you know someone that works at Baden Settlement or some of the elders in the community. He's a good article. He's a good term paper to write about another Rochester legend gone too soon, along with Rosa Wims and also our man of the show, James Morris Blunt. Man, and we still going to talk more about Mr. Blunt in the weeks to come as his services will take place next Saturday, October 14th. But today, we salute Kenneth Reed, y'all.